guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out Dislyte and we are looking at our club focusing on the Holobattle. So the Holobattle is a PvP aspect that clubs can compete with different espers. Now, one thing to remember in this, guys, one of the biggest tips and tricks is if you lose an esper, you cannot use it in another battle. You can see there are rewards within here. You can preview the teams. We haven't had very much luck as a club in here fighting espers, but overall, here are the rules and the overview. So you do have to have people within the club sign up for this battle, guys. The more players that you have, the better it is going to do. Each club must have 10 to 25 participants who are level 30 or higher. So it isn't incredibly difficult to get to level 30, but the big thing is with having espers in here, that is the challenge. So having espers, you know, level 50, level 60, having them legendary, it does make it incredibly hard to really meet the requirements, or you can get in here and you don't really perform very well because of the heroes that you have. Club members can sign up by setting up their defensive formations. If a club does not have 25 members to sign up, the club master or deputy can select members to participate. That is very important to remember, that you can put people in here even if they didn't sign up. When the sign up ends, if 10 or more players participate, the club is signed up. Now, this is a way to get rewards. That's really the biggest thing out of here, guys, is you can get some loot out of here, which can make progression within Dislyte a lot faster. So, of course, match rules. The match lasts 48 hours, so it is only 2 days. Total of 3 matches take place. That is right, guys. You get 3 of these cards. Once the cards are gone, that is it. Attack rules, you're matched on 3 Holobattle certificates, which we see right there. Participants can use them to attack. So make sure that you do fight other players that you believe you can win or you can win. Fallen espers and attacking formations cannot be used again, which is the reason, guys, if you go into a battle and the espers are far too tough, you're just going to get defeated, and then all of your espers will be fallen. You won't be able to compete anymore, even if you have these certificates, because you won't have the espers in there. Now, victory, fighting another club, which again, I'll show you in just a minute, fighting another player with espers. If you lose a match within the Holo Cup, the threshold is not reached within 48 hours, and the enemy wins. So here is the total score. We're at 2,500 right now. You can see the score up there right in the middle. Then when a club wins a match, its participating will obtain based on the Holo Cup score. So the higher score, the better, guys. The higher that you can get within here. And this is actually the guild that we are fighting as of right now. So you can see, guys, the top players and with the top espers are right here. All of his espers are 60. A lot of them are PvP based. So I go down to where we compete, which is honestly towards the very bottom. You can even see the player levels are pretty high. Let's look at Jet Li, guys. So we got a 60, a 50, a 60, and then a 50, 56, and 50. So overall, probably one of the lowest formations that we can fight in here. You do get to pick 3 espers on round 1, 3 espers on round 2. Now remember, guys, just like we said before, if you do lose an esper, you're not going to be able to use them again. So you really want to make sure that you have the correct ones in here, which again, the PvP aspect, I've built out the espers that I have access to. That's really it. So I know a lot of the crowd control espers, a lot of them in here do exceptionally well with PvP. Again, a lot of them I don't have built, unfortunately, but I'm going to go with the ones that I have. So I'm going to put a support, a healer in this formation. I'm thinking I'm going to go, you know what, we'll go with some really based on levels is what I'm looking at here. So second formation, I'm going to go with our copy there of Wukong. I'm going to put Gabriel in this formation, and then I'm going to put healers. Again, pretty limited, as you can see, even with the max levels of the espers that I have, where they're built, where I actually have them leveled up to. I could, and I definitely do need a little bit higher. Even here, increases ally resistance by 20. That is a pretty good captain to have. Unfortunately, that is a hero or a esper that I do not have at this time. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to roll with this formation, see exactly what we can do. Now, some players do leave this on auto, which is just going to use the robot to command. Honestly, probably the best thing to do would be play it yourself so you kind of know the espers. Even there, getting some of the attack down out of there. We also do have the Earth Blessing, which of course we want the attack and the speed. There we go, guys. So we are ready combat-wise. Boom. We, of course, want to do our big abilities first. Hopefully being able to hurt or take down one of the espers. So attack, cooldown. I'm just going to turn it on Little Robot. We'll see if we can auto this. Boom. Took one of the espers down, one of the strong espers down. The Purify, so cleaned it out. See, Wukong's pretty tough to kill in here, guys. There we go. So we got one left. I believe the first one. But now the Esper we had in the middle, we're not going to be able to use in some of the ones going forward. So we got the recovery, we got the block. There's Gabriel, of course, solid support. Not sure how effective she is within the PvP aspect, but got the shield and got the attack down. Diseased out of there. And then, of course, we do have the healer right over here, which I'm hoping between the defense down that Wukong is going to be able to do that, guys. I was really hoping that we'd get a crit on there and be able to take out the target with that defense down that we have, which we did. We took out the healer. That's what I was looking to do, guys, was taking out the support class over there. Wukong, huge, huge heal right there, kind of in the clutch. And then, of course, the cooldowns come back, guys, and it's right back to the major, major damage in there. There we go. We got the immunity up. Just need Wukong to do his ult. Defense is down. There we go. Disease is up, meaning the healing is going to be negated right there, even with the shielding and the recovery. Pretty strong PvP overall. If we do lose Wukong, this one will be, of course, over. And I thought we were going to right there, guys. So you can see some of the heroes. This is actually a really strong PvP hero. I'm drawing a blank on the Esper's name. Bernice. It is Bernice. Just seen it in the bottom. Absolutely one of the strongest PvP Espers out there. I know, again, there is such a array of the Espers that we have within here. A lot of times kind of difficult to build them all. That's kind of what I'm seeing right now is I'm running out of resources at this point. We're kind of farming is honestly all that I'm doing. Farming boss fights, farming everything. So we got victory in one. We also got a defeat in the second, meaning 4 of our heroes have now fallen. We've used one of our abilities here, but now again, we have to look at another team. With our fallen heroes, you can see they are tagged as fallen in the bottom, meaning we cannot utilize them, which means we're going to have to, again, build out a couple heroes or build out kind of what we have left. Some level 40s. What do we have back here? Level 40 there, fallen, and that's really it, guys. I try to do these battles as much as I can. Being a club master and here in charge of a club, again, I try to get all of my attacks in every 48 hours. I know a lot of guildies kind of do the same, or a lot of club members kind of do the same. Building out these espers, guys, really, really important. You can see we're just getting crushed in here, which I figured would happen. But we might be able to take down 1 or 2 more targets. Probably not. It looks like with the healing ability, we might be completely done. Boom, there we go. We got 1 left. Maybe, victory in round 1. Round 2 is going to be pretty dicey. I know they do have this level 33, so I used Archimedes. I used pretty easy. Lauren, I don't have a lot of these espers. I do not have, guys. You can see Donar. Donar was actually one that we got. I'm going to do some summons in here in just a minute after we probably lose this battle. Donar, again, I'm not sure if he's super effective within PvP. In a lot of game modes, he does well. We got lucky with him last time, but it looks like with the rest of there we go. We got another 500 points, which I like. All of our fallen heroes. So we scored 1,000 points for our team. So not too bad overall. Looking at the next one that we can attack, guys, I don't have anyone left. I don't have anyone worth running. So unfortunately, that'll do it for the Holobattle for today. Very cool aspect of Dislyte that I'm really, really enjoying. The club aspect, the event aspect, again, there's been quite a bit that I've liked about this game. The role based RPG, or the turn based RPG. Again, we've really gotten to the point within the trials that we're farming a lot more. Been doing some of the point war, also been focusing on the bounties. Of course, we got Gabriel built out, but now we are going to look at doing a couple summons, guys. With the Echo, I've been saving everything in here. Kind of going back and forth. The more summons we can do, which as you can see, we have 22, so we're right at the bare minimum. We should be able to pull, I'm hoping, a legendary hero right here, which would be awesome to see because we only have 22 left, guys. And again, it's got a little bit of a different entrance there, which I believe that might be a legendary that is right back here. If not, we're going to go right to the pity pull with all of this, guys. And a lot of these copies, we've just been banking. We've done an incredible amount of summons. Unfortunately, we didn't get lucky with many legendaries other than Donar. Donar was actually the last one we got. See, nothing. It was just Chalmers with the Shimmer. So we got 4 more pulls, 12 more, which again, we're so close. I just want to see it. So there we go. So we got the blue spin right here, which means just going to be another copy right there of Tang Yun, which I believe a majority of them, guys, we already have maxed out. And there we go. That should be the legendary, guys. This is what we've been waiting for. And it is a copy of... I've seen her quite a bit. I think the PvP aspect... Let's check her out, guys. So there is another legendary. Befriend the Legends. That is 5 legends in there. So let's see what she's about, guys. So she is a controller, which means probably really big in the PvP aspect. We do have the speed bonus in there. The artwork in here, the build out of these Espers, guys, is absolutely phenomenal. The Nightbringer deals damage with the chance to absorb the AP, which of course, once we build that out, Starstruck. Now Stun. That is what we needed for the PvP aspect, or the Holobattles. Deal damage with a chance to stun for 1 turn. Cooldown, of course, reduced there by 1 turn. Trigger chance goes to 60%. And then the Devouring Void deals damage equal to 90% attack to all enemies, but redistributes 30% of the target's AP to the teammates. Again, it seems like she is going to be pretty solid within the PvP aspect. Look up the strategy for her, see exactly what they build. There we go, Windwalker and Apollo's Bow. That is how I have been building them, is kind of based on the most popular setups, is what we've been kind of focusing on. Then, of course, the growth, working on the advancement, also looking at the ascension in here, building out these legendary heroes seem to have a really, really big impact. All right, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. Super glad we got a legendary, but what that means for our Echoes is it restarts right back to the pity, which is the 120, guys. Incredible amount of gold records to get in here to pull some of those. I believe we do have quite a few shimmers, though. So I do have 1 shimmer, so let's go ahead and we'll use this one. Again, been saving some of the resource, so it is going to be a elite hero or a blue hero. There we go, but it is a shimmer of Lauren. Then I believe we do have some elements right here. Guaranteed 1 of the corresponding elements. Could be a legendary, guys. Unfortunately, the RNG has not been there. Chung Pao, I have an incredible amount of copies of. We have 1 here for wind. And I feel like using the summons versus saving the summons really is the way to do it, guys. I would not sit on and would not just bank a bunch of summons to do mass summons like I've seen. Most of you know I play AFK Arena, just saving and banking the summons. Even here, guys, I'm going to click this for the Facebook. Even though, there we go, we don't have the Facebook client, it still gives me the 1,000 Nexus crystals, which I like. Again, another elite hero here, which some of these we have crazy amounts of copies. We have a lot of copies of some of these, 20 plus. Which it looks like, again, not going to get too lucky. I want to know if these also did count towards getting our next legendary hero. And there we go, guys. We got an epic one right here. which it is a copy. I don't think I have him. I think he's new. I think he's the tank. I fought him quite a bit. Renzi, the Black Tortoise. So that, I believe, is a brand new Esper. And of course, the last and final fragment is going to give us just another Elite Hero. So there we go. Another copy of Zelmer. So I think that is it. We'll just have to save up those gold records. Record stand, I've been farming a lot of these out when they're open out of the ripples. So very cool, but did it give us any of those summons? It did not. Still 120 on the gold summons. So unfortunately, we didn't get any closer with using the rest of the resources, but we did get a new Esper, which again is pretty cool to see. I mean, we're starting to get a lot more of the legendary Espers, and he is just a massive tank. Renshi, the Black Tortoise. Love how he looks out of here. So we're going to continue to build out a lot of these Espers, guys, as we continue making progression in Dislyte. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Very cool to see the new legendary hero. And as always, thank you guys for watching.